What's good, everybody? It's your boy UncleSamsReject here, and welcome to the channel, boys. And season 1 of this series is in the books. You know what I mean? Completely done. We had a great year. Didn't finish the way we wanted it to end, right? You know, we lost in the bowl game, but we made a bowl game. That's the plus. You know, we started off pretty hot. Then, you know, we went on a little bad streak. Then we went on a good streak. Lost 1-1-1. Came into the bowl game. You know what I mean? Got beat by a Power 5 school, so, you know what I mean? That's not really too shocking with the state of our team. First things first, let's go over season stats. So, Jonathan Durbin threw one pass this year on a trick play, so he leads everybody in QBR, but total QBR, you know what I mean, for people that actually play, you know, like Jared Malone, 2-on-1 for 417, 136 QBR. 3,800 yards, 26 touchdowns, 19 picks. Got to clean that up. Just a 48% completion percentage. Not really what we were looking for, but, you know, redshirt sophomore, got 2 more years of eligibility. On the ground, no 1,000-yard rusher. Nate Joseph averaged 4.3 yards a carry, 173 carries on the season. 759 yards, 11 tubs, though. Durbin, 49 carries, 252, 5 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns. Malone had 3 touchdowns on the ground as well, but we got sacked so much this season. Negative 39 net yards. Receiving wise, everything was spread across the book, right? Nate Joseph, 40 receptions, led everybody. 33 for Rouse, 33 for Clark, 28 for Medley, 25 for Smith, 21 for Thomas. Thomas was our deep threat. He averaged 31 yards, you know, round up 32 yards a catch with 5 touchdowns on 21 catches, 670 yards. But he's had 17 drops this season. Clark had 13. You know, Clark had 7 touchdowns, led everybody there. Smith had 6. Clark also caught 33 passes for 800 yards, excuse me. You know, 640 for Rouse, 474 for Smith, 366 for Medley. Blocking wise, who gave up the most sacks? Raymond Douglas gave up 9 sacks with 5 pancakes this year. 6 and 6 for Clayton, 2 and 6 for Ross, 2 and 2 for Bennett, 2 and 6 for Hill. So, you know, Hill and Ross had like the best like ratio, pancake to sack ratio. You know, we had 3 guys with 5 or more. Defensively, Jared Smith led us in tackles. He had 6 tackles for loss. Stevens led us in 19 tackles for loss. He had 10 sacks this season. Wendell Clark had 6 picks, 5 for Brown, 4 for Wilkerson, 4 for Harrison, 3 for Smith and Day. When it comes to kicking the ball, 17 for 19, 89% completion percentage. He missed an extra point. But one good thing about Neil Jackson here in the senior season, he was 8 for 8 for kicks, 40 to 49 yards. And then he attempted 3 kicks for 50+ yards this year, and he was 1 for 3 when it came to that. And when it comes to our punter, Jason Brown, 36 punts, 1,300 yards, almost 14, 38 yards a punt, 1,210 net yards, which means people didn't really return the ball on him that well. 33.6 net yards, not too much down from his total yards. Take a look at how our team winded up. Towards the bottom in a lot of things, right? Just 6,300, you know, let's round up 6,400 total yards of offense. So take a look at the top total yards of offense this year. Central Michigan with 9,000 total yards of offense. How was that even freaking possible, bro? And we had 6,300. That just goes to show you how low we were. When it comes to passing yards, let's see how many we had. We actually looks like we're about top 10. Almost 4,000. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're 11th in passing yards this year, which means, you know, we're going to be super low in rushing yards. We only ran for 1,000. It's got to be one of the least amount in the nation. Yeah, the bottom 5 in the nation in rushing yards. Points per game, we average 31, so we're up there in the mix for people who actually, you know, could put the ball in the end zone. 31.1. We had 28 passing touchdowns, 17 rushing touchdowns. We gave up 25 sacks, which is pretty low in the nation, actually, in the grand scheme of things. Now, defensively, total yards of offense given up. There was teams that gave up like 5,000 yards, 4,000 yards. I think we're on the lower third, about middle third. We gave up 4,300 yards of offense. We did have the most picks in the nation. We led the nation in picks with 31. So shout out to the squad. School records after just one season. Jared Malone is now the new passing touchdown record in school history. He now has the most passing yards in school history with 38-20. We look to absolutely dismantle that next season. Receiving wise, nobody was able to break any records there. Defensively, sacks in a season, 15. I thought Stevens was on pace to do something crazy, but unable to get the job done. And then rushing yards, you know, we didn't even rush for 1,000 yards, so we got some work to do. Take a look at the final coaches poll of the year. Oklahoma, who won the Natty's #1. Florida, Texas, who lost, you know, to Oklahoma. Bama, USC, Florida State, Ole Miss, Georgia Tech, USF, Ohio State, Georgia, Penn State, VTech, Oklahoma State, Rutgers, Cincinnati, Central Michigan, Miami, Illinois, Utah, Kansas, Notre Dame, Cal, West Virginia, and Southern Miss. Take a look at our conference standings as well, boys. We actually finished 4th in the conference, which is not bad. They had us finishing about 8 or 9 coming into the year, if I'm not mistaken. Utah is going to be a tough team to beat. BYU, if I'm not mistaken, we beat BYU, but TCU, now that Andy Dalton should be on his way out, you know what I mean? Maybe we'll have a chance to beat those guys. All right, boys, here we are officially in the offseason. Take a look at our checklist. We got players leaving, transfer requests, recruiting, position change, training results, cut players, and start preseason. A lot quicker than it is, on 14. And we're not going to have anybody going pro or transferring. Everybody that's leaving our squad is going to be graduating. We're losing Dennis Clayton, Christian Clark, Eric Hill, Marcus Ross, Ryan Miller, Alfred Payne, Travis Stevens, Jonathan Newell. Man, that's gonna be tough. I'm really sad about losing Newell. Had a great season, man. I wish he was a little bit younger. Chandler Nash. We got Van Williams, Ray Walton, who actually came on huge towards the end of the season. Losing Scott Smith, another guy. Brandon Brown, pretty shut down corner. And then we're losing Neil Jackson, our kicker. Philip Harrison, who got some big picks this year. CJ Parsons, Robert Hodge, Jonathan Brown, Alex Medley, Jeff Wilkerson. So we're losing, we're losing those dogs, that middle linebacker who was doing the damn thing. It's some go-to guys on offense, but I think we'll be all right losing all of these guys. All right, guys, coming over to transfer requests, and unfortunately, nobody wants to come to our squad. That is definitely something I was looking forward to. Maybe some people, believing in the movement, but maybe we just weren't good enough. All right, boys. So good thing about this game, new recruits are added to the database every offseason. So, we can go hard after a guy like, DeMarcus Brothers. But yeah, we're not ever going to get a look from him, at least right now. All right, so here's some guys who are still interested in our school. Maurice Stevenson, another receiver. We could add some depth there. We just lost a great bit of receivers. We're going to go ahead and add him to our list. We got a DN, Sean Wilson, where we are missing a DN. Well, we just lost a DN, but he's going to Nevada. All right, guys, so we got our recruiting board. We've added more people to the board. But first things first, we're going to try to do some recruiting. Here's the guys that we just added to the board. They're all under our people who've already committed. But we got some guys up here who we're trying to get to commit. Like Jordan Bryan has verbally committed to our school already. Let's go ahead and give him his 60 minutes. Already offered him. Unable to get him to commit. Travis Kirk, another guy with a verbal commit to our school. He still doesn't sign. Then we got Andrew Parker. We're going to go ahead and give him a quick call of an hour as well. We got our board situated here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it is still weeks. Okay, yes. Advance to the next recruiting week. So, you know what I mean? One thing, NCAA 14, they definitely got lazy on. They made recruiting way too easy. And we are able to sign Kirk, Allen, and Brian. So, you know what I mean? We talked to them a little bit. It was pretty much all but a formality at that point. You dig what I'm saying? And those guys didn't even visit yet before they signed to our school. You know what I mean? So, how many recruits do we have? We have, well, it looks like we have 13 people recruited already. All right, boys, and we are going to get our man guard, Andrew. I think his name is Andrew Parker. Don't mind me if I messed up there. So let's go. We're in first place on a lot of these guys' lists. Only person really still tripping is this kicker. All right, boys. So we get the quarterback, Carlton Thomas. We get Maurice Stevenson, the wide receiver, and then we get Jones, the running back. Boys, let's go. 7 Scallies left with 7 people left on our board. It should be. Oh, we do lose Massey to TC on the Northwestern. We tried to get him. We tried to get him in here, man. Promise. I can guarantee a conference championship. Guarantee winning record. First year on camp versus rivals. No red shirt. So we went 2-1 versus our rivals last year. So winning record versus rivals. Brad Murphy. Winning record versus rivals and no red shirt. So while we're times two, we're gonna talk hard about a lot of this stuff, and we get academic prestige up to above average. All right, boys. With that, we get Andrew Stewart, we get Smith, and we get Murphy. 3 more recruits. You know what I mean? And I think is recruiting. Oh, so we lose to Terrell Holmes. He actually goes to Washington State. We were able to flip the linebacker, David Smith. Unable to flip Terrell Holmes, who I think is going to be really, really good. Oh, wait. DNQ, which means he didn't sign in time. We needed 1 more week to get him to sign. Top class in the nation. We're top 75, top 100. 18 2-stars, 3 1-stars. We're only going to get better with that. We're only a 2-star school as well. So, let's take a look at the top 10 recruiting classes in the nation. Ohio State, 5 4-stars. Wisconsin, Texas, Tennessee, LSU, Florida, Notre Dame, Miami, Florida State, Oklahoma. Miami have 13 4-stars, bruh. So let's see who had the most of each in the nation. Ohio State had the most 5 stars by landslide. Wisconsin had the most 4 stars, barely. The most 3 stars goes to Alabama. Surprisingly, they get 17 3 stars. Most 2 stars actually goes to Boise State. We signed 18, so we're right there in the mix. And then the most 1 stars goes to teams like Middle Tennessee, Kent State, Temple. Teams that are going to struggle in recruiting. But the recruiting in this game is pretty realistic. That's why I don't mind picking a low team, because there's no way to low lock cheese or anything of that nature. A full look at our signing class. We get an outside linebacker, 2 centers, running back, quarterback, a tight end, a guard, running back, 2 outside linebackers, DN, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, center, wide receiver, tight end, guard, wide receiver, running back. Now, the reason why we got so many guards and centers and stuff like that, all of those guys, we needed more guards, and I wanted to beef up that O-line up by a lot. So here we are at position changes, boys. This is going to be, if you have where we decide what we want to do. Carlton Thomas, the freshman quarterback that we got, the JUCO guy, he actually, comes in as a 67, pretty solid. He's going to redshirt 1 year as well. But yeah, so we know our quarterback's going to stay the same, not switching their positions. We now have 6 running backs. 2 guys who have been bounded, who we know we're going to get playing time, but Blankenship, Butler, Jones, and Jones all trying to make, all trying to make their say so. None of these guys are really fast. So a guy like Jones, 6'1", 187, he wouldn't be a good fullback, wouldn't be a good receiver, can't play the defensive side of the ball. So we're pretty much stuck with him there. We have 3 fullbacks. You probably almost are never going to see me with that many fullbacks on my team at any given time, but that's their team. We have all these receivers, and most of these guys aren't that much worse than what we already have, bro. At least 3 of these newcomers are going to be day one contributors, to this offense. At tight end, we bring in 2 guys that are going to take over for Kendrick, who we benched a lot last year. At left tackle, we got Jermaine Miller. We got a left guard. We got a bunch of centers. So I'm thinking about moving Marcus King, one of the eldermen, to the outside, outside of center. Or we can move one of the younger guys who will eventually train there at that position. So let's look at this again. Left tackle, we have a walk-on. Oh no, Jermaine Miller's not even a walk-on. He was just a guy that was there. So let's see how many right tackles we got, because we're definitely going to have to move some guys around there. So between these centers, Marcus King is a guy I will want to tackle more than anybody, any of the other guys. So boom, there's 1 tackle. Then we got Nick Moore, center. We'll put him at left tackle. Goes to the 75. And then so left tackle, boom, we got Moore. Left guard is a 69. Which one of you guys doing that guard? 66. Randolph, one of the young guys, 66. So we'll leave you 3 at center. Nope, because we still need one right guard. So Travis Kurt, we're going to go ahead and move him to right guard. And let's look at this again. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. So one of these guys. So should we move Olsen over to left tackle? So he can start. We move Olsen to left tackle. Moore, it was a center. We'll move him back to center. No, we'll move Moore to guard. Excuse me. Boom, there we go. So we got Olsen, 84 overall starting tackle. Moore, 71 overall starting guard. Cole, we might redshirt you. We got Alonzo Randolph going to be starting at center. We got Otis Brown starting over Kurt. And then right tackle, we got Raymond Douglas back. Left end, we're good there. Not going to switch anybody. We do need a right end. We might need a D tackle. Let's see. Simpson, can you play end at all? See, as you can see here, the positions don't transfer as easily as they do in like NCAA 14, bro. Which is kind of crazy. But, it's going to take some getting used to, but we'll get used to it. And we won't complain about it whatsoever. Brad Murphy. I'm going to move Brad Murphy, a young guy, one of our young guns. I'm going to move him into well, he's young, but he's a JUCO. But he should start this season at 64 overall middle linebacker. 80 speed. Yeah, we'll stay there. We're only 4 deep at corner. I could have swore we signed some corners, but maybe we just whiffed on every single one, which is unfortunate. Demetrius Schroeder. I'm actually move him to corner. 71 overall. We'll move him to corner. He becomes one of our better corners. And then we got, I think Albert Williams we can move to guard. To safety. He's actually absolutely terrible there. So now we don't have enough free safeties. We got to move somebody else to free safety because if not, they'll sign somebody. But we got to have at least 5 corners, bro. Ronnie Smith, who's fast. He goes up to what? A 74 at corner. That'll make Clark, him, and Ostrander our best guys. But none of these guys can play safety, man. It's kind of insane, actually. And we didn't sign any athletes. So I'm really not sure we can play safety. Maybe one of these linebackers can, but a little too slow for my blood. Well, who is this? Brandon Smith goes up to a 71 at cornerback, bro. The middle linebacker, mind you. 84 speed. I might put him at safety. What's his zone and man looking like? That's the real thing. And his zone and man isn't even that bad, dog. 84 speed, but we don't have enough. We don't have enough linebackers to take up his spot there. Oh man, maybe we do. What if we move this guy to middle linebacker, and we'll move Brandon Smith? Or can Brad Murphy play back there? He cannot. We'll move Brandon Smith back to DB. We'll move him back to strong safety. I think that's what we needed. Nope, we need free safety. So we'll put him at strong safety because he's more of a linebacker. Strong safety, nothing but an extra linebacker. We'll move Chaz Day to middle linebacker. And wait, we need 3 safeties each. I mean, so we just dropped the ball on recruiting when it comes to those positions. And you see we didn't get a kicker, so yeah, we're about to have some red shirts on the squad. All right, take a look at our squad. We have 190 Raymond Douglas, 93 overall, plus 4 training. Take a look at the position by position. Jared Malone only goes up 1 point. Joseph Marks is on his ass too. Plus 3 to Joseph, plus 2 to Durbin, Bennett. So all of our fullbacks go up. Britt Thomas is now at 82 for Mike Rouse, and a 71 for Damian Mason, excuse me. Cornelius Kendrick goes up to a 65. Mike Olsen up 2 to 86, plus 4 to Moore. No centers went up. Otis Brown goes up plus 4. Whoever went over Raymond Douglas. Marcus King goes up to 80. Sanchez to a 67. Curry to a 74. 80 for Green. 68 for Simpson. Brian Davis goes up plus 3. Jarrett Smith goes up plus 4. Clark plus 3, Archer plus 6, plus 1 speed, plus 2 to Ostrander, plus 3 to Schroeder. Ronnie Smith plus 3 at free safety. He's a 92 speed. He's going to be playing over Chaz Day. Don't get it twisted. And Brandon Smith gets plus 2 speed, which means he probably got slimmer. And he goes up plus 5 overall at strong safety. So it's safe to say we made the right decision. And Chaz Day just going to find a way to get himself on the field because right now it's not looking good. And then our punter, Jason Brown, goes up plus 2. He's now at 81 overall. All right, so you see here with that, we're 8 players under the roster size limit. We had to sign, a few red shirts. What else we got? At corner, we're good. We get a walk-on free safety. We get a walk-on strong safety. We get a walk-on kicker. Ooh, whoa. Is this that kicker we were recruiting? Is this the kicker we were recruiting, bro? Antoine Edwards? I gotta see if this is his name, fam. Because if that's him, we get an 80 overall walk-on kicker, dog. Wow. And he is 88 kick power, 85 kick accuracy. How clutch is this, fam? How clutch is this? All right, just look. The name of the kicker we were going after was Roach. That's the name of the kicker. So shout out to Antoine Edmonds for needing a place to go kick. We gave him a chance. And all right, man, now I'm thrilled about that. I can't even hold you. All right, guys, here we are. Official preseason. We're still just a 2-star school. You know what I mean? So we're going to go ahead and knock out some preseason recruiting. We're going to redshirt some guys, depth chart, custom schedules, and then, we'll be ready for the season. One thing I want to do in the future, I don't know if I'm going to do it this season or even next season. I want to start getting you guys to come in as custom recruits. It just really depends on how much time I have to do it. With me being in school and everything like that, it makes it kind of difficult. First things first, American Dream Candy. We're going to go ahead and see if there's any top 100 guys interested in our program. And Cameron Macklin is interested enough for me to throw him on a board. Why not? We got Mike Young, #1 running back in the nation. Probably not coming to our school, but we're going to pipe dream it out with him just to see how things go. Just, for me and you guys to see how it is when a team out of their league starts recruiting players who probably has no business coming to their school. You dig what I'm saying? Like, look how high his interest already is in some of these schools. We are for the guys who are more on our level. We're starting off as the #1 team in, on their list. We got Brian Berry, 6'1", 186 receiver. Go after him. Matt Justice, we need to go after him. But first things first, another thing I forgot. What are our team needs? We don't need anything offensively for some years to come. We have 8 total receivers with only 1 leaving next year. 3 total tight ends with only 1 leaving. Let's see. We have 7 people on the offense total leaving. And then we still need a DN, a D tackle, and corners. I want to go heavy on defensive backfield. So this is a look at our board. I'm going to go ahead and reorder it. I'm going to reorder it by interest first. These are all of the guys. We're only going after a couple guys who were first place on. That's Barry and Justice. Only 2 guys were first place on. And then you come down here. We're not. These are the pipe dream guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't count. 6 people. 6 people on the pipe dream list. We'll go hard after them the first week and see what up. We'll spend an hour on each of them just to get it out the way. Now it's time to go through these players who we want a red shirt. Thomas, we're gonna go ahead and red shirt him. I'm a red shirt Jones. Do I red shirt Butler? Yeah, I don't think I promised Butler anything, did I? Let's take a look at the people we promised. Yeah, we only promised Murphy and Stewart. Murphy and Stewart are the only 2 guys that we promised. So we redshirted 3 of our backs. Blankenship is going to be the guy who gets the opportunity to really make something shake his first season on campus. Fullback, nobody to redshirt. Stewart, we cannot redshirt, but I can redshirt Stevenson. Let's see if it tells me not to do it. Okay. They can transfer. Are you sure? Yeah, so yeah, we don't want to redshirt him. We'll redshirt. We'll redshirt Joe Smith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that leaves 6 receivers open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll redshirt those guys. And then, so Gore get a chance to make an instant impact. And Stewart will get a chance to make an instant impact. We're going to redshirt Cole. They might transfer, but I don't want guys just being out here, for no reason, wasting eligibility. Especially when linemen I haven't seen anybody get hurt this game. And we can have a strong, lineman core for 4 straight years together. Jordan Bryan will keep you out. AJ Rowe. You're one of the JUCO guys, so we'll redshirt you. Same thing with y'all. Good at left outside linebacker, good at middle linebacker, good at right outside linebacker. True freshman gonna be starting at outside linebacker. Can't redshirt any of our corners. Gonna redshirt Jordan Howard. Boom. Redshirt these walk-on guys because they're gonna be around regardless. Edmonds, shout out to you for coming through, and we're good to go. So with everybody redshirt, let's go ahead and take a look at our new depth chart. Malone is getting the nod as the guy. We got Nate Joseph, Durbin, Blankenship. Gore might even get some carries. If push comes to shove, Bennett is our lead blocker. We got Rouse Thomas, Perry, and Gore. I'm leaning towards Gore. Gore catches. So Perry catches better. Spec catches better. Catching traffic is better. Route running, jumping. Okay, so Gore, you'll be the 4th guy, but you'll still get playing time here on this squad, bro. All right, tight end, we got Quentin Vincent, true freshman, followed by Jeff Allen, true freshman. Mike Olsen, Nick Moore, Randolph, Brown, Douglas. Is King not starting anywhere? So King needs to be starting somewhere on this O-line. Where though is the true question. Not at tackle. He could start over Moore at guard. All right, so King is going to start at left guard. We got Randolph at center. Okay, because we're going to leave the true freshman there at center to rock. We got Otis Brown. Okay. Good on the line. Left end is going to be Sean Sanchez. Torian Curry going to be our guy right in. D tackle, Antonio Green, followed by Steven Mitchell. Think about giving Brian a look there, like over Mitchell, but we'll see how it goes. David Smith starting at outside linebacker. Jarrett Smith, I think he's at corner now. We got Jarrett Smith spelling Brad Murphy. Don't really agree with it, but I don't know why. Smith got it, and then we got our true freshman Dardell starting at right linebacker. Here's the look for the corners. Ronnie Smith starting at free safety. Brandon Smith starting at strong safety. But Jared Smith, for some reason, at linebacker, isn't getting a look. I'm not really understanding why. But we'll see how it goes. Because, I'll bench somebody with the quickness. But, for those 3-4 sets, he'll be starting with Brad Murphy there. So, not a bad look. I'm cool. I'm cool with that depth chart. All right, guys. So, we switched the schedule up a little bit. Didn't make it anything too crazy. Like, I'm not going up against number 5 and number 2. But one of the teams people always want to see me play against is Bama. You know what I mean? So, they're number 5. You know what I mean? I think I'm not sure if Julio Jones left the school or not, but this is that team coming off a year of that. I also put Rutgers up there. You know what I mean? I'm being from New Jersey. This is back when Rutgers was still good. They're number 17 in the nation. I feel like it's going to be a good challenge. It was either between them or, between like number 3 Texas, who was just in the national championship last season. You know what I mean? Which makes sense because that's my G12 team. But I'm going to keep it Rutgers for now because it's like a mid tier. We got a top 5 school, then we got a top 25 school. And then, so, but we still got Colorado first week of the season, Rocky Mountain Showdown, Bama open, a bye, Rutgers, Utah, Air Force, BYU, Wyoming, New Mexico, TCU, San Diego State, UNLV. Then we got Army, and then we got our 2 bye weeks. Now with Army, thought about getting them out of here too. We could play Florida State, Georgia Tech, Florida. We could play defending champ Oklahoma. We could play USC. They were still good back then. But, we go up to a B schedule. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just see where everything is at, after this. But, B- schedule. Don't want to make it too crazy. Want to be able to win some out-of-conference games. So, we made this one pretty much. I don't know if we're going to win. This one is winnable. And then when it comes to Army, if I'm not mistaken, we beat them last year if we played them. But, if we could beat them in Air Force twice in the season, I'm all here for it. All right, boys, here we are, week 1, officially the new season. Here are the campus news. Following Nate, can Joseph carry the load for Colorado State in 2010? Whew, I hope he can. Take a look at preseason All-Americans. We don't have any of these guys. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any first-team preseason All-Americans. Oh, that's a lie. That is a lie. Wendell Clark is going to be a first-team preseason All-American, the redshirt junior. He might have led the nation in picks last year. I'm not sure. I forgot to look. You know what I mean? But okay, we got a cornerback first-team All-American. You love to see it, baby. Let's go. Second-team All-American. If I had to guess, we wouldn't have one of those. We do not. Then we're going to come to preseason All-Conference. We are the Mountain West? Yes, okay. So Jared Malone and Nate Joseph are both first-team All-Conference guys preseason. Come on, defensive side of the ball. We got Antonio Green, our D tackle. We got Wendell Clark. We got Chaz Day. Ready to go. Second-team All-Americans. Nobody on offense. We got Jared Smith on defense. He's a captain, and for some reason he's not supposed to be playing, but we'll see what happens, when it comes to that time. Coming over here, and our question is answered about Julio Jones. Julio Jones, I forgot, was only a sophomore in 2009. So he is back for his junior season, and he leads the Heisman list. Des Bryant came back for his senior year. He's second. AJ Green is third on the list. My guys, the U, has, redshirt junior Travis Benjamin up here on the list. And Oklahoma wide receiver number 85, 2009. I'm not sure who that is. Somebody let me know who it is down below. Conference outlook, where they're thinking we're going to finish 6 out of 9. Around where they thought last year, we finished number 4. Utah not coming in ranked. TCU not ranked. BYU not ranked. New Mexico and San Diego State aren't ranked either. Some teams I think I could definitely get the best of if it comes down to that point, but we'll just have to wait and see. Preseason polls: Oklahoma, Florida, Texas, USC, Alabama, Florida State, Ohio State, Georgia Tech, Georgia, Ole Miss, USF, Penn State, Oklahoma State, Miami, Virginia Tech, Cincinnati, Rutgers, Cal, Tennessee, Illinois, Notre Dame, Clemson, West Virginia, LSU, and Oregon are your top 25. Let's see where we are ranked coming into this new season. Do we make the top 100? We do. Number 86 in the nation. We got a B special teams, C- overall, C+ offense, C- defense. Still got a long way to go before we can reach those top dogs. But you know what I mean? We'll definitely find a way to get up there and get it done. Toughest places to play: Gaylord, Oklahoma stadiums, number 1. Texas is number 2. Both of these guys, you know what I mean? Look at this win streak. 31 games in a row for Oklahoma at home is insane. 15 for Texas. And, you know, here's the rest of the, you know, the big name major stadiums that we know about. Like that Michigan Stadium holds 106,000 people. Absolutely insane. 106 for Ohio. 111,000 at Penn State. 106 at Neyland Stadium in Tennessee. It's back when Tennessee was still, you know, when it was believable when people said it was their year. But all right, guys, there you have it. This season. All right, guys, so there you have it. Season 1 is officially in the books. We officially look forward to Season 2. Some of these names on this list will look hella different when we get you guys, you know, everybody in here, all the sub recruits, all the sponsors and everything like that. You know, I've already put the stuff up on the channel today. Today is July 14th. I'm going to go ahead and put that info up. By the time you guys see, you know, game 1 of Season 2, you guys will already be replaced, and we'll go over those changes in the video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed Season 1 and are excited for Season 2. If you didn't, if you are, stomp and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you are new. It's your boy UncleSamsReject, rkgames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.
Letting you go, I was just letting you know. I know the weather is cold, but you on your own. I ain't no regular Joe, you should've left me alone. I'm in the zone, I'm where the predators roam. We at the Senate in Rome, and I'm on the throne. This ain't no regular poem, this ain't that regular tone, no. Do you follow?